embraced it. He's done a fantastic job as a champion. And let's not forget this, Logan Paul was to take control of it. Banner Jake, so nice blockbuster by Paul. Paul now shoots the half into the cover. Is it enough? Kick out at 2. You got 2 world champions in the ring right now. You got the undisputed WWE champion John Cena. Back base, Cena comes in. And you have the world champions getting beat up now in one Jey Uso. And let's not forget, guys, what happened about 20 minutes ago. Seth Rollins won the Money in the Bank contract. Seth Rollins is in this building. These 2 men, Cena and Uso, could be vulnerable to Rollins tonight.
Danger zone is wide open with 2 Money in the Bank contracts floating around every champion in this company that will just loosen slightly this weekend.
Cena, who really wants to retire the last real champion on in professional wrestling, as we know. But that a man like Logan Paul, social media star, YouTube, to be on the top of the game. His exact words were ruin wrestling forever.
Logan Paul would be the world heavyweight champion right now in the Stone Cold returning that second race main event. You guys were right there ringside for it. Logan Paul taking that opportunity with a red light.
How the fuck you sign a coach?
Get a few licks on Jey Uso.
Cena now takes the world champion. Again, Jey looks it up tonight. Cena ripped into the turnbuckle when he hit hard, just and down.
That's a great point there, Ron. Isn't Botch in the tank, physically speaking, when you stare at Jey Uso? He is making a career. We're looking down and out, go from 0 to 100 with very little time to take. I really like to write off Jey Uso.
Now he got $1 billion, but I got to screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news. While you stunning on the
Shotgun slam. Great arrow, there you go.
punchline and punch into a cloud like it's Harvey. You won't change your
He's also got the best right hand in the game, as we saw last night on SmackDown.
system built for us to fail, but somehow we all rebel. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we went down to the burn, still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world I see well.
About John Cena, I was highly critical about John Cena when he first came back. I thought he was covered in a layer of great wrestling. I found that a backlash against the John Cena of all the 2015 version, the US Open Challenge version of John Cena back out to play. I really think John Cena is now back to his best, and add to that the fact that he's willing to employ every dirty trick there is. This might be the best version of John Cena you've ever seen.
On that note, I think John Cena doesn't have to do any of the other obligations that he used to have. Nobody's signing up to meet John Cena. He would love to. He just doesn't want anything to do with it.
Why would you? You take the easy schedule. You don't play the fact that Monday to Wednesday looking like Jey Uso is right now.
By Cena.
Wrong way to play this game. Knowledge and experience of John Cena, as distasteful as it is showing why he is the absolute top of the industry today.
Cody Rhodes realizing he's in deep trouble. There's nothing about it. Jey back to his feet. Another tackle by Cena. It's 2 shoulder tackles here. John Cena's just talking trash throughout the entirety. And again, Jey was spent. Maybe not.
But he's paying the price right now.
Jey trying to fight back. Right hand power. John Cena though. Down goes Jey Uso. All of LA with John Cena. 5-knuckle shoulder. Perhaps for the final time in Los Angeles. We're halfway through the retirement tour for John Cena. As he lifts Jay up on his shoulders, Jay is there's the right. Swing a hole by Jay. Great move by Jay. Cody Rhodes trying to get it back to the corner. Now Uso's got locked in. John Cena's in trouble. A long way away from Logan Paul. This is how he won the title away from Gunther.
The arsenal of Jey Uso has proven so effective over the past couple of months.
Cena collapses as does Jey.
Pace, the momentum that Cena has made a name from a threat that he injects places. Just didn't pick up the pacing of that. Jey picked his moment and has brought an opportunity to finally get a tag to the first QB on the outside, Cody Rhodes.
He's running to a woman in that Cena, and it may have cost him. Cena trying to make it with Logan Paul. Jey Uso trying to get to Cody Rhodes. Logan Paul makes the tag. Uso is a fingertips away. Great move by Paul. So fast to cut off Jey Uso.
Some 20 matches, but competes like he's at over 5,000.
Now a big boot. Logan over here. And now a big leg drop by Logan Paul. Into the cover on Uso and a kick out.
Even better had to actually got the three, hooked the leg, and stacked the pin down low.
You wouldn't know rep if you're next to one. It's gonna mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them.
Now Logan wearing down Jey Uso.
New house in the hills. Find way from me down there.
Amateur wrestler.
Had to go on for the kill.
Been able to carry over some of the strengths to professional wrestling. Some 20 matches, but all of them very important. Cody is desperately reaching out to try to tag his partner. Logan doing a great job isolating Jey Uso. Main event trying to make it back to his feet though.
Foot away, but it must feel like 12 miles.
Fingertips away now. And Logan again slams Jey. Moves him back to the right. John Cena gets a little bit of ball. Rousing applause.
Like that's what they asking him.
Across the apron.
You know who else is watching? I guarantee it. And he is smiling from ear to ear, watching the beatdown that Logan is putting on Jey Uso now. Again, those body shots to the injured midsection of Jey Uso.
Gunther is taking over every shot, every scratch, every bruise on the body of Jey Uso, and it's all coming together to form a game plan for Monday night for the Big Austrian, the World Heavyweight Champion, once a month for a event.
Cena made the tag. And there's John with a cheap shot.
I did question what kind of chemistry as a tag team Logan and John Cena would have. So far, it has been devastating.
Cody getting frustrated, and that's going to cost him. Double team now for Cena and Logan Paul.
It's going to cost Cody Rhodes, but it's going to cost his partner Jey Uso even more. With a double team and showdown in the process for the referee back in his turn.
Shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family like money.
Suplex delivered in the cover now. Jey kicks out. Daryl. Down here by Logan Paul and John Cena.
Get to do the same thing.
I don't think John thought the suplex was going to take him out. Just wanted to see where he was.
730 days and 32 new
Now
days.
he's wearing Jey down. This is Logan and Cena realize Jey's a deep corner here. This is trying to drown him out.
Taking shots, but they missing the lead.
Superstar like Jey now, first of all, to take away his offense. That's been done. Secondly, you need to break his spirit. That part might be impossible to
Better
Jey
bundle up
again
punches
trying
to
to make an
cocaine.
attack to Cody. Many minutes since Rhodes has been in.
many minutes of pure abuse going away.
Almost there again. Fingertips away from his partner. And John Cena again. And for a cheap shot, Cody made it back. And that gives Jey an opportunity. Caught him in the temple. Can Jey somehow get the Cody?
Running with the twos and the threes, and what's a possible indication that he's now out of the CB1 battle, with Bennett and Williams pulling something ahead. All in all, though, I'm still leaning towards Dory Jackson and then Jacorian Bennett right now, but the latter simply still trying to learn the ropes after only becoming a Philadelphia Eagle, 2 weeks ago. Again, he had a much better performance than anyone else this past Saturday, but with more time, he can emerge as the true starter opposite Q.
I'd be lying if I said it was easy, but I would say that they do a good job with helping me acclimate, and I feel like I'm a pro for a reason. Like, I'm gonna come in and do the things the right way, and I'm just gonna continue to keep chopping, because I know all you can do is just take it day by day. Rome wasn't built in a day, so I know it's gonna be a process, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'm just gonna continue stacking.
Also, massive shout out to the sponsor of this video, Incogni. Incogni protects your personal data from data broker databases that collect and select information. Data brokers can store details like your name, home address, phone number, email, and even information about your family or financial habits. And they sell this to advertisers, telemarketers, and sometimes worse. But Incogni takes care of all of this by contacting these brokers.
John Cena. Logan Paul on the top rope of the floor. Getting their ass beat by the American Nightmare. Cody with a suicide dive.
Cody, presumably at this point, has to win this one on his own, and he's doing a damn good job of it.
Cody quickly trying to make it to the top rope. John Cena back to his feet. Slows down. Big missile drop kick. Down goes Cena. Cody hook at Cena, we're gonna put him away. Johnny with a counter, Logan with a right. Cena, hey! Attitude adjustment. Jimmy Uso saves the match. He's got a titanium loaded hand. I'm saying like that. Oh, yeah. Look at that, Austin. Logan slipped. That's all it takes. John delivers with it to Jay. Cody Rhodes now. Paul Rhodes. Logan. Oh, he just lost his own partner. And now Logan after the forgiveness. Chemistry's getting worse by the section. Bam! Everybody down.
Oh, my crossroads from Cody Rhodes with all the momentum in the world. Massive miscommunication by Logan Paul, who needs a massive spear from Jey Uso. Cody's down. Absolute carnage and wreckage here. Very little movement.
Man trying to figure out what it's going to take to end this. Logan Paul and John Cena nowhere near the same page. Here's Cody Rhodes are beaten up.
Paul and Cena got to figure out some way of surviving at this point. I may not like you, but we have to work together to get this one. Continue the beat later on in the locker room.
Yeah, Cena and Jay now exchanging blows. Lancing the knee by John.
Rodney has the right. Not winning that trade war.
Down with Jay up, looking for the AA again. Uso lands to his feet. Kick down to the face of Cena. Drives John outside the ring. Logan Paul, massive right. Yeah, Logan.
Jey Uso hate that shot.
Logan standing in there and throw. Those hands are the best in the Jay.
Oh.
Toe to toe. Big uppercut blocks Jay. European uppercut. Cody now. And now Cody Rhodes. Shades of his daddy. Flipping a bionic elbow and Logan able to counter. Logan Paul is out for the win.
Greatest moves in WWE Connects against Cody Rhodes. You don't want to pay. Orange Pro has this locked up.
Cody Rhodes, I don't believe is legal. I think Jey Uso is legal.
Prince of professional wrestling, John Cena, driven by bitterness and anger, two powerful motivators. Uh-oh, we're going to finish the job here. Cut it off.
Getting her asses beat here by Logan and John Cena. John Cena now cleaning up our announce table.
Referee showing out of a lot of leeway. Such are the stakes this evening.
I don't even know Nino's label, but
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise.
this thing has just turned into a brawl. John Cena said, you know what's better than one commentary table? Two commentary table. What are you thinking of, John?
We knew it was going to end up as something like this. Whatever dirty tricks are available, this version of John Cena is going to take it.
Not sure what the hell John is trying to do here. To maybe end Cody. Soulless John Cena. Looking out to the WWE Universe. Marshalless. Cena with Cody up. Cena looking for the AA. Cody no. Spear! Spear by Jey Uso onto the table.
Saving Cody's skin and saving this match.
Again, just to take another look. Look for the AA. Cody slipped out of harm's way. Jey able to hit the spear.
Cena, utter devastation for Cody Rhodes, who presumably was about to come crashing through our announce desk.
And meanwhile, Jey Uso still pulling on the desk. Logan Paul now. Logan Paul! Oh my God! Arsae Muso! To the Jey Uso! To the table! Both men are down! Logan Paul with an Arsae Muso! From the second rope! Jey Uso! Through the table! Has the championship in hand. Cody Rhodes, defenseless in the ring. Ryan, turn around. Cena's got the title. Cena's got the title back. Cena with the title. Cody Rhodes.
There's another in a long line of despicable acts.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. Preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
A spear on Cena.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw is Daniels. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
60 Vikings, Panther 60, Panther 11,
Play action, now it's Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Buccaneers at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check.
Here's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Hawk 70. Riggs.
Throwing now is Daniels. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed, and this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Oh, some strong running. He's still on his feet. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jaden Blue with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Daniels. And this one's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Tight, 19 Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check smash, check smash. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Lance. Flushed out right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. The slot man in motion right. Lance looking to throw it. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 7-7, our score after one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff, Blue running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bucs 37-yard line.
They go again with Blue. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Lance. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dante Thornton, 36 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Trap 60. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
And that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This 2nd and 4.
Hey, Crash. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. And he's going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Again, he'll drop to throw. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Ladd McConkey from 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Lance now to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Byron Young. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And Lance going to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This is 2nd and 8.
19 Lions.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now this one finds McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, he booked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Strike 2. Here we go. Set. Black shot. Yellow. 43. Red. Cycle.
Shotgun now for Lance. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lance. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
To throw, it's Lance. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Lance. And his throw is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the taking it right down Broadway. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Working from the gun, Lance. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
From the gun on third down, Lance escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking
Nigga literally just dropped the pass off of nothing.
left the pocket, but the coverage was good downfield.
My franchise
He got right to
is.
the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Rig alert! Rig alert! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Now Daniels. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Daniels. Touchdown! Len McCarthy with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Buccaneers have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well. the ball down the field.
Extra point try now for Patterson. It's up and good to make it 21-17. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. Them 1-2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
My fault, Trey Lance. I didn't know you was that slow, man. My fault.
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
I forgot how slow you were.
From the 29, Lance. There's a diving catch right side. 23 yards the pickup there.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Lance, flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Drops it to Blue, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Lance. He hits Blue. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Lance looking to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Lance looks to throw again. To the goal line, but it's...
Defensively, they did allow him
to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Now The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks if you're a sprinter. Holding those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get to the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. To the air goes Daniels. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping it for a loss.
At the 42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing now is Daniels. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 5. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 4-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. This goes out wide from Mixon. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Buccaneers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful.
This is just gonna get a pick for shit.
This is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple.
Ball popping right up.
The kickoff unit is out on the field and will send this away. completion. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed, that's the spark they were looking for.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Lance. Just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the gun, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lance. Flushed out right.
He's right there.
It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now Lance again. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so
I was in cover 3.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
one of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time here. Lance. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Matthew Golden, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And Lance now to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. The Lance going to throw. Escaping the
Bro,
pressure
just
running.
let him through every
He's just
time.
going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even...
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the
They just
kicks
got my
away.
Vlad McConkey on straight
And they
bullshit.
will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Lions, 19 Lions. Check smash, check smash. Trap 60, trap 60.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The way he's thrown the football
The first off on what the fuck? Nobody can even get a read on.
He needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Dragon 60, Ridge, Ridge.
Daniels looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if you look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked his special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll try and run again with Blue. Well, now after all of this, hang on here as he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Lance back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Lance looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now Lance. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Lance. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
You and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. It's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Oh, and that is incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score to quiet this crowd, that it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down overtime for Will Levis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
He's got his two. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 44 yards. Coaches love the rack run after catch, especially here in overtime. Took the short pass, turned it into a big play.
And that's what coaches talk about when they talk to their teams about what overtime means. How many big plays have to be made in order to win a ball game, and which play will be the big play. Short pass turned into a long run. Maybe that's the play that they needed to spring a victory.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now a first throw here in overtime. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little bit there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake, Daniels. Now this throw deep for Kraft. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Daniels. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Harmon brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. A stop here is a game winner in overtime. Here comes 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So it's the Eagles who get the win here, and it was Trey Lance, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, I thought this defense just didn't have an answer for him all game long. They tried to change things up, but he was always one step ahead. And he finished with over 300 yards passing and 2 touchdown passes as well.
So for the Eagles, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This when Jimmy come back, right? This WrestleMania? Oh. What's going on?
Amazing physical care of himself when he's not competing in the ring. On the other side against the man who pinned Roman at Money in the Bank. Jey Uso is red hot. And Jey has been waiting for this moment quite possibly his entire life. At SummerSlam 2018, Roman Reigns won his first Universal Championship. He's 5-1 in this show. He doesn't expect to lose here tonight to Mr. Uso, who has other plans. Roman has been gaslighting his cousin for months now. Could the hubris of Roman Reigns cost him here in this match?